It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. My name is Anna. On social media, my full name is AMC Princess Anna. So I would like to meet with you just to talk a little bit about like the book and technology and stuff. So first, I would like you to introduce yourself.
Okay, great. Hi, my name is Amber Case. I'm at Case Organic on social media, and I am the author of a kid's book about technology.
So you wrote a book about technology.
Yeah. I just finished the book. It's about how to think about technology, how to use technology and not let it use you, and how to remember that you're a person with a body, and how to make sure that if you get stuck using technology, how to get out and how to have it be harmonious with your life.
What's your favorite thing about technology?
I think my favorite thing about technology is the how what you can do. Like, you can be on one side of the world and talk with other people that you might not be able to meet in real life, and how you can learn new things anytime. You can have an idea and look it up and like learn all sorts of things about it, and have pictures and have sentences and ideas and connect with what other people have learned. I think that's my favorite part.
What are your favorite things to do when you take a break from technology?
I think my favorite things to do when I take a break from technology are going outside, walking around, looking at plants and trees, sometimes climbing trees, sometimes swimming, playing with animals, laughing, writing, drawing, painting, playing with Legos. These are all really fun things to do when I'm not using a computer.
I like those kinds of things too.
They're fun things.
Definitely. Do you have a favorite page of your book?
I think my favorite page of the book is the let's see. I think my favorite page of the book is this page that says Kairos. Because do you like this page too?
I like that page. It talks about it's human time. It's the time that everybody needs.
Yeah. That's the time that we remember. That's the type of time I keep trying to remember if I get stuck in the other kind of time.
What types of non-electronic technology do you use like regularly?
I think I use my water bottle because that's a piece of technology that holds water. I use a table, a chair. I like to use a paintbrush, and I like to use a notebook and colored pencils and markers and like origami folding paper and shoes, like really good pair of shoes that I can run around in. Those are
That's
good, non-electronic. Yeah.
mhm. Definitely those kinds of things are non-electronic, but they're also technology.
That's right. Yep,
Yep, even nature.
definitely.
Was it easy or hard to write this book?
It was hard for me to write this book because I grew up first playing outside and hanging out in a lot of trees, and then I got really excited about the computer. And for many years, I was on the computer more than I was outside. And when I wanted to write the book, I wanted to be in a better balance in my life about being outside and inside. And so it took me extra time, like 3 extra years, I think, to really be able to work on this book and kind of deliver something that's not just about perfect technology or like a perfect life. That technology is here to stay, and it's how we use it and how we use it in our lives that like give our lives meaning. And so that was the big challenge about like making that point and making a good point about that.
Definitely, that makes sense. What are some of the most important things you want kids to remember after they read this book?
I think I want people to remember sometimes when you use technology, you can feel sad and you can feel left out, or you can feel like you aren't good enough or you haven't done really epic things because everyone's online doing epic things. And I think it's really important to remember that like you are enough and you're your own whole person and that you're really important. And whenever you get upset because you saw something online, that you can come back to yourself and move around and wiggle and have a good time, and that it doesn't matter too much, that with time things don't matter as much as they seem when you're using technology all of the time.
Yeah. That is all the questions for you.
Did you like the book?
I definitely like the book.
Great. And how old are you?
I'm actually 5.5.
5.5.
Almost 6.
Almost 6.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's great. How do you use technology?
How do I use technology? I mean, really, I don't use lots of technology. The only technology I really use is just looking out the window and looking at the trees and exploring nature.
That's good. That's great. Windows are nice because they allow you to see the world while you're safe inside.
Guess what was really cool?
What?
We went to a cabin that was just west of us, and guess what was really cool? There was a screened-in back porch and a screened-in front porch.
Whoa.
Yeah. Mommy always wanted screened-in porches for a long time.
That's great. That's a really good technology.
Yeah. We definitely explored more nature by looking out on the back and front porch. Well, that's the end of this interview.
Thanks so much for asking so many good questions. I'm really glad you like the book, and I wish you the best in your whole life and all of your times when you use technology in the future and all of your times playing outside in nature.
Super cute. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.